Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The servers are still janky in this game, honestly, but we shall suffer to showcase something. Actually, I'm going to double suffer because I'm going to be showcasing a sniper rifle. And for those of you who know me, I'm a rubbish sniper. But there is a free blueprint to be earned if you're willing to put up with the challenge to unlock it. And this time it is a DMZ reward blueprint. With the Season 3 Reloaded update, they've added a new area in DMZ. It's now I'm not 100% certain how to pronounce the area, but it is the Koschei Complex area. You have to enter it through El Mazrah, but once you go in there, it's like a whole separate area. It's not connected actually, but just the entrance is connected to Al Mazrah on DMZ. And yeah, there's some new weapon cases to be extracted with in the game. So let's see. Koschei Complex weapon case extraction rewards. There are 6 weapon cases to be extracted for the said rewards. And the final 6th weapon case that you extract with will give you a sniper rifle blueprint for the LAB-330. It's called the LAVX-330. It's a similar name to the rifle itself. And yeah, it's new area. It's actually not too bad a weapon case to extract. There's only I think 3 or 4 entrances, I'm not sure how many entrances there are on Al Mazrah to enter the Koschei complex. And once you enter it, as far as what I've been told, no one else can use that entrance beyond that. So there's only a maximum of I think 3 or 4 teams in that Koschei complex at any given time, right? So not too many teams to deal with. But the bot AI are very strong. They're very spongy and stuff like that. But at the moment, there is kind of a cheeseball way of handling it. Basically, if you run the JAK-12 or mostly any shotgun with the Dragon Breath round, the JAK-12 in particular is extremely OP in it. You will melt through all the bots in the thing, the AI, including the boss fight. At least that's how it is currently. They might nerf this method sooner or later. But yeah, fire shotguns, just stack it with a lot of ammunition and the Dragon's Breath rounds and some range attachments and stuff like that. And you will just walk through that area like it's nothing. And because it's a lot of tight corridors and stuff like that, even the regular players you come across are going to get pretty heavily dutied on with the JAK-12 method. So if your team has that weapon in their insured slot and you go into the area, honestly, we didn't have any trouble extracting with the weapon cases for the most part. What happened was we extracted with most of the weapons. We failed a couple of times because of silly mistakes. We'd walk into a trap, booby trap in certain areas and get downed and we didn't have a self-revive or something, and that's how some rounds ended. But what happened was on the last case, there's a random teammate that had joined us, and he wanted the TAC pistol. So I was like, okay, I'll just put it on my insured weapon. And he's like, oh, I'll bring the shotgun and all that, don't worry. So I dropped the pistol for him because he wanted it early on, and he dropped the shotgun for me. But when I entered the complex, there's a bug or something, and the shotgun that he had dropped for me just got removed from my inventory completely, so we didn't have it. And then we came up against a squad that just kind of wiped us with because I didn't really have very good weaponry, unfortunately. So the 6th case ended up becoming a tad bit more of a struggle. But in the end, we actually did the 6th case without the JAK-12 method. I think Death Sender or Rook, he found a fire shotgun weapon in the area. It was one of the loot, floor loot weapon. And so he was the only one with the shotgun. We all had no self-revives, nothing, and we had no armor and all. And basically using just corner band weapons or floor loot weapons. And yeah, the enemies, the bots were a lot spongier. and the boss took quite a bit more to take down, but it was totally doable, even without like the cheese ball method. And I'd wager as time goes by, there's going to be the area is going to be even less contested with regular players. So the longer you wait, the easier it's going to be to get these weapon cases. But again, who knows how long these weapon cases will be available? So, and like how it works, because you don't know like what Modern Warfare is going to plan on doing with these weapon cases, whether they remove the option to like unlock some of this stuff later on. So the sooner the better is my advice. Let's go ahead and check out the weapon. LA VX330 for the LAB 330 sniper rifle. Let's play the preview animation. Now, I'm thinking we might do a run for the weapon case after the stream as bonus section, because Caleb, our friend who was helping us in the first attempt, like the first few attempts, day before yesterday, he couldn't make it for the yesterday's grind. So he has a few more cases we need to grab. So if we can sort it out so he joins us, and we might do the grind afterwards. But it is pretty straightforward, you know. So check the timestamps in the description if like we do it in the bonus section. I'll timestamp it or something. Else, you know, just look up a video to see the method. But the main thing you want to go in is, if you're definitely hitting up the Koschei Complex like consciously, take a fire shotgun, Dragon's Breath shotgun with you, ideally the Jack 12. This blueprint reminds me of the Fluid Dynamics corner band blueprint from Warzone 1. It's obviously not the same, just the color palette, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, cool. So this blueprint comes with 5 attachments. It's not pro-tuned, so you can do whatever you want with it. Now, obviously, they've fixed it so you can adjust pro-tuned blueprints, so there's that benefit. But this one isn't. Comes with the FSS OLEV laser, which gives you aim down sight speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire speed at the cost of a laser visible while ADS. The VX350 thermal optic, which is a thermal target identification, 5.5x magnification, aim walking movement speed, and aim down sight speed at the cost of a small sniper glint. So you got a thermal scope here. ZLR T70 pad extension, crouch movement speed, sprint speed, aiming stability, aim down sight speed at the cost of aim walking speed, sprint to fire speed, and a recoil control. Aim assist 406, sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed at the cost of aiming stability and aim walking speed. It's the comb. I was wondering what part of it? It's the comb. Then the FSS ST87 bolt for rechambering speed at the cost of rechambering accuracy. So yeah, those are the 5 attachments you get with the blueprint. Again, I'm a horrible sniper, so I really couldn't tell you how good or bad. It looks like a decent build. I don't know about the thermal optics, but I mean, some people prefer that, so I don't know. Different muzzle attachments. Barrels, if you decide to change one or add it. Laser. It is a unique laser for the blueprint, which is nice. Different optics. You can really see it. I think it's on the other side, the bolt. All right, doesn't matter. The ammunition won't change anything visually. That's it. That's the blueprint with different attachments. Camo coverage. Definitely a few elements are still there. And the design of it, like the engraving or whatever, I don't know what to call it, the embossed. Right? But unfortunately, mastery camos take over the whole thing. I mean, you still can see, like I said, not the, I don't know, is it embossed? Is that what the word is? Or is the textured design elements or something? I don't know. the bumpy areas, the ones that are not just in. Yeah, that's the camo coverage. I guess let's check out the solid colors. I presume the solid colors worked like the mastery cam. Oh, actually pretty interesting solid cover. It's only the mastery camos that remove the green completely, huh? I wonder why that is. So yeah, that's the blueprint. That's what you get. That's the reward after the weapon case grind in the Koschei Complex. Let's go ahead and jump in and try it out in multiplayer. We did actually also get the builder blueprint from the Koschei Complex. But I'll check that out tomorrow or something. The next few days we'll probably be doing Call of Duty streams. I think we will do Battlefield on maybe Thursday or Friday. This coming Thursday or Friday. So Halo's definitely Wednesday. And then like Thursday, Friday we'll do Battlefield. But till then we'll probably be just doing some Call of Duty streams because there's a lot of stuff to cover. Even though the servers are really bad and off-putting, there's stuff I want to check out. Now, again, heads up, I'm an awful sniper. I'll do what I can.
Hard point. Secure the target area to win. Target area confirmed. Get to the hard point.
This is the hostile area. Stay frosty. Not looking good.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. We've taken the lead.
Hostiles in this area.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Took a round! Trophy system out.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Throwing subjects!
Target area updated. Move to the hard friendly UAV on station.
Taking effective fire!
Deployed.
Incoming!
Cold-blooded online. Friendly UAV online.
Yeah, I am not at all used to this sniper
Hardpoint
scope.
relocating. Stand by. Location updated. Capture the hardpoint.
Enemy movement.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Our mortar strike is inbound. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Location updated. Capture the hardpoint. Friendly UAV online. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly cluster mine set. Ghost.
Movement. Dude, throwing Semtex. Covering your six.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready.
Switching mags.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Push 'em. Fire. Multiple enemies here.
Dude, I did nothing that whole game. But
Mission complete.
neither
Solid
did the
work.
enemies. Literally 2 kills the whole game. Fucking hell, dude. Alright. We're going on with it. I mean, I didn't see them one bit, dude. I don't know where the fuck they were the whole time, dude. The teammates were just wiping them. Hopefully more exciting games than that I'm not getting dutied on. More exciting for me, where I actually interact with enemies. I don't want to redo the whole intro, man. So if we don't need to, I'm gonna avoid. I don't know, man. These thermal scopes, I don't know if I'm supposed to be aggressive with this build or like the laser is like more aggressive.
Domination. Saber 1, lock down the objectives and keep we're taking Charlie.
I have your back.
Secure Bravo. Charlie secure. Bravo secure.
Taking effective fire!
We're losing Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. Lost Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. Enemy securing Alpha. We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo. Friendly UAV on station. Roger that. We're taking Alpha. 2 objectives secure. Enemies taking Bravo. Cold-blooded. The enemy took Bravo. Hostile care package in the area. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Get after him.
Cover deployed.
Securing objective Bravo. Enemies deployed a bomb drone. Objective Bravo secure.
With you, mate.
We're losing Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area.
Taking fire!
Secure 2 objectives. Enemy securing Charlie. The enemy took Charlie.
ground!
Securing Charlie.
Switching back! Catch me!
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Secure those positions.
Covering your 6! Enemy down!
Securing objective Charlie. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Charlie. We control Charlie. Hostile cluster mine active. Enemy. We've lost Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Securing Alpha. We're losing Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn this around. We've lost the lead. Securing Alpha. Copy that.
Yeah, I can't see shit with this thermal optic, man. Everything like fucking blocks it up.
We're taking Alpha. We're taking Charlie. Secure Bravo. Enemy UAV active. Objective Charlie secure.
Throw in flash grenade! Taking effective fire!
We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha.
Changing mags!
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. We're taking Alpha.
Throwing grenade! Covering your 6!
Hostile UAV in the area. Secure Bravo. We're losing Charlie. The enemy holds all objectives.
Taking effective
Bravo
fire!
secure.
Check fire! Took a round!
Hostile care package deployed. Securing objective Alpha. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Get after him. Enemies taking Bravo. Enemy UAV active. Securing objective Charlie. Securing Alpha. The enemy captured all objectives. Fight back. Securing objective Alpha. Charlie secure. We're standing by. Alpha secure. Enemies taking Charlie.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Securing objective Bravo.
UAV is bingo fuel.
Objective Bravo secure.
Alive!
I'm hit!
Enemy taking Alpha. control 2 objectives.
Throwing grenade! Watch your fire!
Enemy taking Alpha.
Be advised, UAV is entering the AO.
Yeah.
The enemy took Alpha.
I am with you.
We're taking Charlie. We're getting hit hard. The enemy holds
Target
2
down.
objectives. Secure those positions. Securing Alpha. Mission failed. Return to base.
They've changed the buttons around, man, so I don't get confused, man. They keep changing this UI buttons and all this. That's stupid. See, the best UI for an established franchise like COD is the one that's intuitive from game to game, not constantly evolving and changing the buttons. That what used to be like this is now like this for every game. Unfortunately, because of the different studios that COD does, they're just constantly changing stuff like that, including vehicle like driving and stuff. It's like, dude, what is wrong with you people? Just keep it standardized. Even if you're releasing game every year, it's the same freaking game. Just keep them consistent. But no, they insist. Like, even if the UI is improving, you know, like visually, this, that, and all, you still keep certain things consistent. What the hell is that?
Hard point. Capture and hold the target area.
Oh god, this is...
Hard point. Lock it down.
Changing mags. Incoming! Throwing grenade!
Enemy personnel at the hard point.
Throwing grenade!
Oh, you little bastard.
Tossing smoke grenade!
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly mortar strike inbound. Cold-blooded activated.
Trophy system out!
Hard point located. Secure the target area. The lead is ours. overhead.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV in station. Recon online.
Grenade! Throwing something!
Locating. Stand by.
On your 6.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Friendly cluster mine planted. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Oh my god. Okay.
Reloading.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Locating the next hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Drop the sniper.
Location updated. Capture the hard point. Activated. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Our mortar strike is inbound.
Throwing grenade.
Enemy UAV active.
Covering your 6.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Throwing grenade.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Switching my.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. Enemy intel inbound.
Fire!
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Incoming! I'm reloading.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hostile cluster mine detected. Locate the next hard point. Get ready. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Friendly mortar strike inbound. Target area
Snipers down.
updated. Move to the hard point. UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Drop them! Throwing Semtex.
We hold the advantage. Take it home.
Taking fire!
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Friendly cluster mine set. UAV ready for tasking.
What?
Location updated. Capture the hard point.
Requesting recon at this time.
UAV active. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Here we go!
Hey.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I don't know where the hell I am.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
There is a lot of packet bursts going on, dude.
Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Like the fucking jankiness, dude.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy in the area.
Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Hostile UAV in the area.
Approaching your
Enemy
six.
UAV active. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Location updated. Capture the hardpoint.
I shot, man.
Target sighted.
Hostile UAV in the area.
What the fuck is going on?
Hardpoint. Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemies
Enemies
close.
inside the
Third
perimeter.
taking fire.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
No, fuck.
UAV active.
These guys are clowns, dude.
Hostile UAV in the area. UAV overhead.
Grenade!
Personnel at the hardpoint.
Fucking hell, man.
Taking effective fire.
What a shit spawn that was, man.
Relocating. Stand by.
Third light
Hardpoint
up.
compromised. Secure the area. Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Troops at contact.
The hardpoint. Inside the perimeter.
Throwing grenade. Incoming.
See,
Approaching from the rear.
again, these packet bursts, man. It's so annoying to deal with.
Hostile UAV in the area. We're on the advance. Keep the pressure at. Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Enemies inside the perimeter. Enemy UAV overhead. UAV ready to deploy.
1-1 requesting
Location
recon
update.
at this time.
Capture the hardpoint.
Copy. UAV is on.
1 minute left.
Incoming.
Stop cluster mine active. Enemy UAV active. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Oi!
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hostile cluster mine detected. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dropped him. Covering your six.
Hostile cruise missile launched. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint relocated. Hostile chopper gunner in the AO. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemy UAV active. 10 seconds remaining. Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Target down.
Inside the perimeter. The enemy's taken the lead. Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Oh, dude.
Compromised. We've been defeated.
That's the most ridiculous game, though. Fucking enemies. So yeah, that was the blueprint, the way you get it. Now we're going to try out my build on the LAB330 using the blueprint. I use a SZ 1 milliwatt PEQ laser, the ZLR T70 pad extension, the Cronin GI40 cheek riser, or is it the G140 cheek riser? I don't know. FSS ST87 bolt, and the armor piercing rounds. Honestly, that previous build wasn't bad. It was just I didn't really like the thermal scope. Wasn't really digging the thermal scope. Let's go with this. It's kind of cool. Oh my god. Should I back out? Whatever. Let's just go with it. This shit, it's over here.
Kill the enemy and collect their tags. We've taken the lead.
Enemy down.
What are you doing, man? Wait, that was an enemy? Look at the spawns in this map. It's so fucking jank, dude.
Friendly airstrike in the AO. Friendly cluster destroyed. Tag secure, kill confirmed. Confirmed. UAV live. Hostile UAV in the area. Ghost online. Enemy UAV overhead.
That UAV online and off the AO.
Friendly cluster mine planted. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy incoming.
UAV is being deployed.
UAV ready to deploy. Watching recon in the area.
Ah!
Station recon online.
Dude, that laser's so bright. Why would you use it?
Taking effective fire!
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Friendly UAV online.
Taking effect! Reloading!
No. Brilliant.
Missile on the station.
He just spawned.
Keep it up. Kill confirmed.
What are these spawns, man? Dude.
Enemy UAV active.
These spawns are ridiculous.
All Saber. Mission accomplished.
I use the LAV a lot. Like, so shift with gameplay, even though it doesn't showcase anything. I'm like, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm good at it or anything. I just say, like, since it was my build, whatever. I use my build all the time. It's Shiftman's so bad, dude. Fucking hell, dude. So yeah, LAV 330, my build with the blueprint. Now we're going to use a guest build, and today's guest build is Death Sender, Rook, Crimson. He goes by many names. He's currently gone by Rook. This is his Ashika Island build. I think it's mainly DMZ Ashika Island, but he said it's an all-round build also, so I'd use it for anything. And I presume it'll work for Ashika Island, Warzone, also like BR mode or whatever, the Rebirth, the Resurgence mode. Uses the FTAC Ripper, Schlanger Night View optic, ZLR T70 pad extension, aim assist 406 comb, and the FSS ST87 bolt. He does have tuning for this build. So this is his tuning for the muzzle attachment, the Ripper. Goes with the 0.68 in favor of aim down sight speed and a 0.48 in favor of bullet velocity. I think this is, I might have mistaken his tune-in, but I think I got it right. 1.26 in favor of aim down sight speed, and then a 1.05 for the eye position for the optic. For the pad extension, 3.23 in favor of aim down sight speed, and 1.86 in favor of aim walking speed. And for the comb, it's a 0.17 for recoil stabilization, and I thought it was I think it's a 0.2 for aim down sight speed, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I had it on thing. Let me just see. I'll double check that before. Okay, I think it just auto sets it at 1, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just auto sets it, I guess. Resets it. Okay, and there's no tune-in for the bolt. So yeah, that's his build. Let's go ahead and try it out. Put on a solid color. Oh, which color to go with, honestly. The green accent. Let's go with white.
Team deathmatch. All Saber, you've got the nod. Weapons free.
Got your back.
Listen, message to see these guys are doing this DMZ or what. Oh my god, okay. What's that?
On your 6.
where? I might do a restart. I got a little thrown off, man. Let's start.
Target down. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile cluster inactive. Hostile cluster mine deployed. Enemy UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile VSOL in the area.
I'm definitely doing a restart, man. I didn't get a good feel for it. I was trying to send a message and then I don't know what the fuck happened. Plus this optic kind of threw me. Trying to see these guys are joining DMZ, man. What's going on with that?
The lead is ours. Kill confirmed. Eliminate targets and secure their tags to win. Friendly UAV online.
Okay.
I'm with you.
The build is so unstable.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Control is activated. Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Enemy down!
Hostile UAV in the area.
Taking fire over here!
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly Overwatch helo in the area. Friendly UAV on station.
Like, it moves so much, dude. Why would you make it so unstable, dude?
Our UAV is orbiting
basics.
Ghost activated. UAV ready for tasking.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Stay
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Oh my god, I don't know how I got lucky with that.
Requesting air support.
Contact.
Friendly chopper gunner services target. Precision airstrike ready for tasking. Kill confirmed.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Enemy UAV active.
Shot Smith, no joy.
Hostile cluster mine detected. Friendly UAV online.
Check fire.
Ah. What kind of fucking rubbish spawns was that?
Flash out. Frag out. Enemy down. Incoming.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy contact.
Like, dude, that was right on target.
Right near your
But I think the sway on this gun is so much
Hostile cluster
that it's
mine
just like
active.
not hitting.
Notch 1.
Sniper stick.
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Reloading.
Friendly UAV online.
Check fire.
Confirmed. We're on the advance.
I need medical.
Friendly UAV on station. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Reloading. Incoming.
Confirmed.
Reloading.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Enemy in the area.
Dropped him. Reloading. Sniper's down.
AIA confirmed. Friendly Overwatch Helo entering the AO. Confirm that one.
It's an interesting build, but so unstable. Like, every time I hit the shot, it was more like a feeling of luck more than skill because the gun sways so much. I mean, I guess you can hold your breath to make sure you're hitting your shot straight, but man, I don't usually do that. I just go with a very stable build, so like where I'm aiming is where I'm shooting. This had so much aiming instability. It was kind of a rough one. It was satisfying to get the kills, but like it was just too unstable. I don't know where the instability is coming from. Too. The pad extension. He's going so heavy on aim walking speed, he's completely sacrificed aiming stability. And here also, he's kind of reduced it. Again, going heavy on recoil stabilization, which is not at all important for a sniper. Here he should have gone heavy on aim walking speed. And here he should have gone heavy on the aiming idle stability. It would have been a bit more better balanced. And then what is the Ripper? Again, I think he's gone too heavy on bullet velocity. He could have gone aiming idle stability here. The snipers have really good bullet velocity. You don't need to go heavy on it. Either that or don't change it, but I would have gone heavy on the idle stability. Yeah, he sacrificed aiming idle stability for a very... Some of the tuning's not right here. Now, I'm going to give Rook a little defense on his build here. He didn't really have an LAB330 build. I think he just put this together based on like his feel and all, as far as I know. But yeah, this needs work. This definitely needs work. There's no point, even if you're quickscoping, you wouldn't want your gun to be so unstable, because when you're quickscoping, because of the aiming idle stability, your aim won't be going where you're quickscoping. It's that bad, right? So you wouldn't be able to like accurately quickscope at medium and longer ranges. And even at close range, it's like a question mark. Yeah, the tuning's off on this. You're gonna have to give him a heads up that. Build-wise, it was interesting. It was actually a decent build. It's just the tuning's way off on that. All right, guys. Now for the final build, we're doing a compact build, compact curse build again. This is my go-to builds for like curse builds. Just make it compact. But it's actually a highly mobile, quick-scoping compact build is what I mean for the gun. Again, I'm calling it cursed build because I'm rubbish at quickscoping, so this makes no sense for me. But we've got the Executioner 80 barrel. It's the smallest barrel. So yeah, that's what makes it compact. Then we're going with the OLEV laser. I'm not a big fan of it, but like I said, this is meant for quickscoping. So this laser will be ideal for that. Going with the VLK 4.0 optic. I guess optic of your choice, but I think having this 4x optic might be more useful for like the more aggressive play. Aim assist 4.06 comb. Again, just as much for the aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed as we can go. And then I was debating on doing the extension pad because of the ADS speed. But I think the quick bolt is a smarter choice, the rechambering speed. So the FSS ST87 bolt. So just a kind of a throwaway build that I haven't tested nothing. There's no tune-in or nothing to that. But yeah, little compact quick scope build. And I'm going to throw in cursed because I'm rubbish at quick scoping, so it's cursed for me. Yeah, Deathsender, we are playing. We are playing. Please tell Caleb to jump on now itself. Just get ready so we can switch over to DMZ immediately, if you don't mind. The gold on it. Yeah, we'll just keep it. just keep it. Or go another solid color. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. I really like this blue. Yeah, please, man. Just jump on, dude, as soon as possible, and see if Caleb's jumping on. Try to get him on quickly too, and just set up, and then I'll send you the invites as soon as I'm done. This is the last game, then I'll do the outro, and then I'll send you
Friendly
invites.
UAV online. Team deathmatch. All Jaeger, destroy the enemy.
I'm not playing this. Like, dude, that animation just got me so, like, when that bugs out, that animation bugs out, it checks me immediately, because I'm like instantly like, man, the game is stuttering. It's got to be a stutter. That's why the animation just janked out. Is Caleb on or? Yeah, dude, tell Caleb to jump on, man. He's sick. I thought he was going to join us. He sent a message saying he was going to join us. Yeah. Then maybe not. I mean, the whole point of doing the DMZ is to do it with Caleb, isn't it? To get him the weapon case. Might as well do it another day then. I mean, we can do one quick round of it if you want. I wouldn't mind doing it for the stream, showcasing how we got the weapon case, but we'll have to do it again for like Caleb. You tell me. I don't mind doing at least one weapon case if Caleb is not there, just for the stream. But if he is there, then we can do it also. But after the one case, if he's not there, then I'll just go do multiplayer. I'll grind out multiplayer. I need to level up guns and stuff like that. So up to you. Like I said, I'm down to do at least one weapon case, whether he's there or not. So actually, dude, I don't know why I'm sitting on this map. It's fucking hell, dude. Fuck that map, dude. I was debating. I was like, yeah, the cars, man, Quickscope, it might work out, but fuck that, dude. It's gonna suck, dude. I don't want to even try. Yo, Deathsender, I tried your build, man. You need to work on the aiming idle stability. The aiming stability of the build. I think you tuned too heavily against it. That was my criticism. It was too unstable when you were aiming down sights. And there were some things that you didn't need to do it again. This map, let's do it. Fuck it. It's a cursed build anyway. It's just a throwaway build that we're doing here. The final one. Whether I get dutied or not, who cares?
We have the lead. Team deathmatch.
Again, see this jankiness between the animation of it. Okay, now it's smooth. Okay, but always the first one's like this pops. That always like checks me immediately. It's not that fast, man.
We've lost the lead. Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile cluster mine deployed.
You know, we'll find another map, dude. I didn't want to do it the first time. I don't want to do it again. But yeah, this build's not great. I thought it'd be a lot quicker at ADS, but it's not. It's still slow as all hell. Give me the heads up whether you wanna do a weapon case without him if he's not joining. Otherwise, like I said, I'll just do multiplayer. That doesn't make sense, Death Sender. Aiming idle stability is like very important. Like even if you're like quick scoping.
Hostile cluster mine deployed. Team deathmatch. Saber 1, you're cleared hot.
Again, dude, forget this one also, man. I didn't see the score. Lovely. The last game we can barely find a match to jump into. Yeah, even if you're quick scoping and you can lock on very quickly, the stability of your like aim is what makes your accuracy. It's insanely important. Because there's randomness to the aiming stability. So like you can't control it. There is no controlling it. So no matter how fast you can like center your target, if your aiming stability is off, like you can quick scope them all you like, it'll still not hit because just the aim is moving around so randomly. So no matter how centered you are, if you by the time you aim in, the aiming stability will have moved you off target. I mean, I was hitting shots with your build. I was getting it. It was just way more of a struggle. I'll talk about it afterwards. I'll show you. I kind of mentioned it in the stream. If you like rewind the stream, I gave my criticism to the tuning. Like you should see what I said, because there are sometimes you are tuning against aiming stability when for things that you don't need, like recoil stabilization was one of them, and you're going against aiming stability. And it's like, why do you care about recoil stabilization, dude? That makes no sense. No. For me, aiming stability is huge because I'm a hard scoper, so it's really important. But I know for quick scopers also, it's quite an important trait. Because it'll, like, no matter how good your centering is, if the aiming is off, the stability is off, you won't be centered when you aim down sights by the time you get to aim down sights. This is a rubbish build, but I'm even more rubbish at it, using it, but...
Hostile UAV overhead. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I always get confused by this, man. Staircase.
Location updated. Capture the hardpoint.
Why is there only 3 people on our team?
Cold-blooded online. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile UAV active. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
It's actually the optic that's throwing me. Like, I'm not used to having such a low zoom optic. I'm gonna change it. I thought it'd be better. I Actually, you know what we could do is lose the optic and then go with the stock. Now we'll have a little bit faster speed and traditional.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Taking fire!
Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready.
Effective fire!
Target area updated. Move to the hostile UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Take a dive.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Thank you, teammate. Oh, I'm getting the packet burst.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly VTOL inbound. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Location upgraded. Capture the hardpoint. Online.
Alright, do you want to do one weapon case anyway, Death Sender? Just for the stream? I don't mind. Up to you.
Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Hardpoint relocated.
Changing
Secure the
back.
hostile UAV overhead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Fire! Holding!
Oh, I fucking didn't realize it was there, dude. I thought it was underneath in the basement for some reason.
Hostile UAV active. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Contact!
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Reloading!
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hostile gunship overhead.
Please just stay away from me.
Enemies inside the perimeter. point. Get ready.
Moving here.
Moving to my mark. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hard point relocated. Secure the target area.
Okay, I'll just do multiplayer then. Cool.
Hostile UAV. Enemies
No
inside
worries.
the perimeter. Hostile UAV.
Honestly, even I was just kind of gonna play for Caleb, but super keen on.
Hostile squad to open strike. Fight cover.
I just said you're us.
Hard point relocating. Stand by. Location updated. Capture the hard point. Friendly UAV online. Hostile bomb drone in this sector.
That aim assist threw me off target, and then it fucking took me forever to like aim on that other dude.
Friendly UAV on station.
Like it literally pulled my aim off the other guy and went for the other dude. It was fucking annoying, dude.
Our counter UAV is active. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. We're getting hit hard. Hostile UAV active. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Hard point relocated. Secure the target area.
Target down. Changing mag.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Hostile UAV in this sector. Friendly VTOL on station.
Shit.
Mission failed. Return to base.
The adjustments to the build was significantly better for me. For me, I don't know. I've seen people use the VLK, and I was like, oh, that kind of is smart and stuff. But I guess I need to be used to it when I'm sniping. I think like if you're going for a very quick scope build, yeah, it makes sense, right? The VLK. But I just still feel like even though like technically time-wise, I think this would be a pretty acceptable quick scope speed for the ADS speed, it's still way too slow for me, for my liking. So I still prefer to just drag scope when I'm doing it. And the VLK was a little difficult to deal with to drag scope for me. That's why I switched up to the base optic. But that actually worked out pretty well because then you can throw on the extended pad and get that little boost here. So it was a fun build. It had a better one-shot kill potential than I thought it would, and it was fine, dude. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. See, this is the thing. Before, it was click here, and then you'd have to hit triangle to clear out the thing. Now they made it click here, then click R3 to hide the UI, and then click L3 to do the like preview. What the hell is wrong with them, dude? But yeah, LAVX330 for the LAB330 sniper rifle. Checked out, played with, enjoyed. I did all right for myself. I did okay. I'm happy with the gameplay considering I'm not a sniper. Acceptable losses when it happened. It comes with the FSSOLEV laser, the VX350 thermal optic, ZLR T70 pad extension, aim assist 406 comb, and then the FSS ST87 bolt. It's actually not a horrible build. I don't know, with these thermal optics, if you're used to the thermal, like that effect, then you can be very quick with it, right? You can utilize it very well. I'm not so used to it, so I wasn't the biggest fan of the thermal optic. But yeah, remove the optic, and then you have a free slot, because the base optic on the LAB is pretty good. The unfortunate thing is the base optic looks kind of janky on this blueprint. It doesn't look so clean. Once you remove the thermal optic. But still, not a bad build at all, for sure. Since we're not going to do the weapon case bonus section, I will just explain. One, I'll show you what I used. We'll just lose this. So I use the Jack 12, not the Jack 12, the KV broadside is what it's called. I called it the Jack 12. The KV broadside, this is very similar to the build I would use, but what I end up removing was the laser, and I went with the biggest magazine possible, the 25 round mag. And then I removed the Otrazat stock and went with the Dragon's Breath rounds. So this was the build I went with for Ashika Island. I mean the Koschei complex. And it's insanely OP. Like, it's broken OP. Like, if you guys are running this, you and a friend and a third are running, like, you just need like 2 of them, honestly. And then like you can pick up the floor loot for regular weapon. And then when you're just walking through the Koschei complex, just blast away, dude. And have your ammo boxes so you can keep restocking your ammunition, like your ammo. And just, you'll just like, it was such a joke of a challenge, because not only does the like bots die fast, the bosses get completely annihilated with this build, whereas otherwise they're quite tanky. Like I said, because it's close quarters, like even players have a rough time dealing with you. Like you'll squad wipe people with this. I kind of wanted to like do a run of it so I could show you the route and all. But it's not really that important. My advice is just watch a video if you don't know. Like the main thing actually is finding the entrance for me in, what's it called? El Mazra. Once you know those entrance spots, then you can go to them pretty quickly, hit them up, enter quickly. And then it's just kind of moving forward straight all the time. you'll get to eventually you'll get to like the middle section, which is completely pitch black. So you need to find a night vision goggle, or you can use a torch on your weapon. Night vision goggle preferably. Grab the night vision goggle, clear it out, and then there's usually a key, factory admin key or something it's called, somewhere near the vents. Like there'll be vents underneath. So just keep searching and you have to find that key. And then you have to just run the border of that night vision section to find a door where the key goes, right? Once you get into that area, that's when you're going to be fighting the bots and stuff like that. And eventually the boss fights. Clear out the boss fight and clear out the bots. There are a few booby traps like in some of the sections, so be aware of it. And once you've killed both the bosses and you get to the end of that section, there'll be a big door that you can open up, and the weapon case is there. I would have liked to do a little run of it to show it personally, but my advice is just find a YouTube video of it, and just see how it's done, and so you're aware of the positioning now. There are a few like things that you need to do in certain areas, but if you're just going for the weapon case, it is actually kind of straightforward. And like I said, if you have the what's it called, the shotgun, the KV broadside setup, you're almost untouchable. It's no joke. You will be a beast in that section, and you shouldn't have too much trouble going through it. Yeah, big thanks to like Rook, Death Sender, not only for his build, but he was the one like. I'll give Death Sender one mad props. His DMZ game is on point, dude. Like, we did not struggle one bit in the for the bulk of the grind. Like I said, at the end, like the stupid thing was going in thinking that we had, because it was so easy at first, right? It was like not even a problem. I thought it doesn't matter. I'll just give him the tech pistol. And he can like extract with it, right? I shouldn't have done that. What we should have done is like just completed the weapon case with my broadside in hand, and then gone to Al Mazrah and done a quick extraction to give him the tech pistol. That would have been the smarter move. But yeah, we ended up losing everything, and then it became a bit of a struggle. Not really. It wasn't really, but it took us a few extra attempts than I would have liked to get that final weapon case. But it's only because like at first it was so easy and like laughably easy with the method we were using. Specifically the weapon. That KV broadside, I don't know why I called it the Jack 12, but the KV broadside, that shotgun, it just destroys. I would wager the KV broadside in Building 21 would be also just as devastating. Like you shouldn't have trouble in that area either, doing the weapon cases there, using that weapon. It is beastly. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up nerfing that method, because like it's a little too OP. It makes it too easy. It was like laughably easy. And like I said, even like regular players can't really stand up to it because it's such tight, close corridors. But yeah, that was, what's it called? The blueprint you earned from the 6th case from Koschei Complex. You know, the funny thing is, now I don't know if I'm saying this right, Koschei Complex. But in the area that I live in like India, okay, and I'm not necessarily documented, but I live in this town, like this city called Bangalore. In the main area of the city, there's an old established kind of coffee house thing, like coffee place, restaurant called Koschei's. If you're ever in India, that's actually a very cool place to hit up. Mainly for breakfast or tea. Like the breakfasts are like killer, like eggs toast, kind of like the usual like traditional like British style. It's like a British infused Indian breakfast kind of thing. Not Indian like dosa and stuff, like not Indian food, but like more British style food. But like with the Indian flair to like the British kind of meal, like the British breakfast, right? English breakfast or whatever. And all sorts of good stuff. I highly recommend it. And it's this really old restaurant that's been around forever. Like when I was a kid, I used to go there. It's slightly different spelling though. But yeah, Koschei's is what it's called in the main city area of Bangalore. Used to go there all the time as a kid, like on Sundays and stuff like that. We'd hit up the breakfast there. It is amazing. Highly recommend. Every time I think of the Koschei's complex thing here, I'm like, man, that restaurant, I need to go hit it up. It's been a while. I presume they're still open, but with the whole lockdown, I don't know, so many restaurants closed. But yeah, that was a very old restaurant. Like I said, it's mainly like tea and coffee and stuff like that is what people go for it. But the breakfast also is like on point, and even the lunches are decent. But it's not bad lunches either. I've never done dinner there. I don't even know if it's open for dinner. But yeah, tea time and breakfast. If you're in Bangalore, try that place out. I recommend. For like more traditional, like old school, kind of like long-term established thing. It's kind of like almost like the history of the city. It's become like so ingrained, that restaurant. But yeah, side note. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, Blueprint definitely reminds me of the fluid dynamic for some reason. If those of you who don't know, I've done a stream checking that out also from Warzone 1.